Okay, real quick, I'm just going to introduce men to my right and left for today. To my right is Joel Wyan, Vice President of Enrollment Services and Marketing. He will be speaking in reference to the Athletic Director's position here at Doane. I got Matt Franzen, first here to the left, our newest member to be Director of Athletics. He is the third full-time Director of Athletics at Doane. He's a 1994 Doane graduate and a member of the 93 Doane football team that went to the playoffs. He returned to Doane in December of 2006 after 10 years at Hastings as assistant football coach. He is the 2014 GPAC Football Coach of the Year and led the Tigers to the playoffs in 2015 and 16. And to my far left is our new head coach, Chris Bessler. He is the 33rd head coach at Doane, only the fourth head coach at Doane since 1984. He's a 1995 Doane graduate, was a three-sport athlete at Doane, and his defensive units have been among the best in the NAIA in the last 5 years, ranking in the top 10 in 3 of the last 5 years in fewest rushing yards allowed per game and sacks per game. So at this time, I'm going to ask Joel Wyan to come to the podium and talk about our Director of Athletics position.
Thank you, Rick. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us on this important day for Doane University. As Rick mentioned, my name is Joel Wyan. I'm the Vice President for Enrollment Services and Marketing at Doane. I oversee the Tiger Athletic Department, and I'm excited to make this announcement today in place of Dr. Jack Carter, President of Doane University, who is currently overseas on Doane business. Doane Tiger Athletics has been and will continue to be the leader in NAIA athletics in the Midwest. Student athletes make up an important community on this campus, and our athletic director is a key leadership partner in the university. This is an exciting day, no doubt. With that said, it is my pleasure to introduce Doane's next athletic director and leader of our 22 athletic programs, Mr. Matt Franzen. Congratulations.
Thank you. All right. Well, thank you. Looking forward to this new opportunity, new professional opportunity here at my alma mater at Doane University. I wanted to give out a few thanks before making a few statements. First, I want to thank Joel Wyan, who oversees the athletic department and also who is largely responsible for the search and ultimately the job offer and the hire. I want to thank the search committee who are also obviously involved in finding the finalists and the interview process that we went through. I want to thank Jill McCartney, the outgoing athletic director. She's been here for 4 years as the athletic director and really largely responsible for my interest in the position because I was able to watch closely what she did and the relationships that she built with the coaches and with the student athletes and with the faculty and with the entire campus, and really saw her do a lot of things the right way and was impressed with how she did the job, and it made me very interested in pursuing the job if and when it opened up, which obviously now it has. Also want to thank Jack Carter, the president of the university, who has been a huge proponent of athletics since he's been here and a great supporter, and I look forward to working with him moving forward as well. I've spent many years at Doane University, 4 years as a student athlete and member of the football team. I've spent 11 years as a coach and now move into the athletic director position. So it goes without saying that Doane has been a big part of my life, not only professionally, but like I said, also beforehand as a student athlete and helping to develop me into the person that I am now and am still learning and growing. I want to thank the Crete community. Since I've been here for 11 years, my family has had nothing but support from the community, and we look forward to hopefully many more years of that same type of support and growth in the community. And that's a big reason also that I was intrigued with this position, because I think it hopefully brings with it some long-term plans as far as staying here. And like I said, Crete is a place where we've put our feet in the ground and had children and raising children in town. It's a great place to be. Culture is a big thing with me. That's one of the reasons that I was interested in the athletic director position. As a coach, my teams, I tried to build culture from the beginning, and ultimately, it doesn't happen overnight, but ultimately the positive culture that we built led to a lot of success on and off the field. And I think as an athletic director, department culture now becomes the key. And one of the biggest, most important jobs is hiring the right coaches who can then take the athletic director's vision and spread it through the entire department, and then helping to develop those coaches and good young coaches who come in and develop them for the next step in their career and hopefully moving to big things. And so culture is going to be a big focus. I think I'm inheriting a great culture that Joe McCartney built here in the athletic department, and want to continue that culture and make it even stronger and even a bigger part of the entire university moving forward. So those are the statements I have. I obviously want to introduce one more person before I step down from the podium, but before I do that, are there any questions specifically that I can answer? Okay. At this time, then, I want to introduce the next head football coach of Doane University football team, Mr. Chris Bessler. Chris is the 33rd head football coach in the illustrious history of Doane football, and Chris has been the defensive coordinator for 11 years, and somebody that I've worked very closely with over the past 11 years. When the athletic director job came open for me, that opened up the head football coaching position, and it was very obvious to me who that choice was. And I think Chris has done a great job for 11 years as an assistant coach. He's earned the opportunity now to take over the program at his alma mater, and we expect nothing but great things. So I'll introduce the 33rd head football coach of the Doane Tiger football program, Mr. Chris Bessler.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming. I'd like to first thank a few people. First, our new athletic director, Coach Franzen. Matt has done a tremendous job for the 11 years that I've been here. He's a great leader. He's going to do a great job for our athletic department, and it's a privilege to work for him, work with him, and call him a friend. Joel Wyan, President Jack Carter, I'd like to thank. I would like to thank our current coaching staff, and as well as my family, my wife Deb, and our 4 children. I look forward to the opportunity to be a head football coach at Doane University, and the chance to carry on the traditions that is Doane football, as well as the culture, what Coach Franzen talked about. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to work with our great student athletes, both our returners as well as our incoming recruits. I look forward to working with our athletic department in entirety. All of this is very exciting. It's very humbling to me, and I'm very grateful. Are there any questions?
Is this something that you two had ever talked about, discussed, that when you step away as a head football coach, that it would be yours, or did this kind of come as a surprise to you?
When you work with someone for 12, 11 years, you have lots of conversations. I know Matt knew that I was interested in being a head coach, and luckily things worked out the way they did. So I'm excited about where things are at. So definitely this has been something in the back of my mind for a long time.